How many income streams should a musician have? Well, let's ask a very successful legacy artist. Steven, are we okay to talk about your 24 income stream?
Yes.
Cool, let's do it. All right. By the way, that's Stephen Bishop. Feel free to look him up. So number one is ASCAP. His writer's account is with ASCAP. He also has a separate publishing company with ASCAP as well. He also, many moons ago, was registered with BMI, and he still gets money from that. And he has another publishing company for that, even though he has one primary publishing company. Then he had a staff songwriting publishing company with a company 55 years ago. Yeah. Still gets paid all these years later. Then he has Sync, then Mechanical, Neighboring Rights. Now we're getting into streaming different albums on different labels that he did over the years. We have Sony, Warner, Universal, BMG, K-Tel, a Japanese record label, which is a Sony subsidiary, and then an Argentinian label, a Cobalt subsidiary. Then we have Symphonic for his most recent album, CD Baby, which is like independent albums he's put out over the years without labels. Then we have Sound Exchange, then film and TV, acting and voiceover, because he did a bunch of like Family Guy voiceovers, I think almost 5 times, maybe a little bit more than that, uncredited and credited. And then also his career like in Animal House, Blues Brothers, Kentucky Fried Movie, The Twilight Zone, Someone to Love. Am I missing any, Steve?
No.
No, I'm missing somewhere in there. Phantom of Paradise.
Oh.
That's right, uncredited. And we have the Film Musicians Fund, SAG-AFTRA, and then his touring money when he goes on tour. We're doing a 50th anniversary tour, exciting, coming up next year. Then his Shopify, which is all of his merchandise, even including this, and also his merch on the road. Total 24 income streams. But there should be like the basic 4 or 5. I just did a recent video on that, on like what independent artists should sign up for. They should have a performing rights organization. They should have a distributor like CD Baby, TuneCore, DistroKid, Symphonic. They should have Sound Exchange. And for Mechanical, they should have the MLC. That is like the basic 4 that you need in a catalog. But Steven has 24 over 50 years that are still paying him. So remember that. That also doesn't include pensions or Social Security or just some like random check that come in from things that he's done over the years. So when you're young, you're independent, take every opportunity you can to get yourself and your music out there. I hope that was helpful. Okay, Steven, before we go, what did you just tell me you said?
I said it's not about the big check. It's about all the little ones.
That add up over time.
That add up, yeah.
You heard it from Steven himself.